Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through the setup of my fitness tracker or workout tracker or what have you tracker. And I did start out last year working out and it really worked for quite some time, but then I changed my job and life changed overall, so I didn't find a way to get it into my flow, because that's something that I really need to actually go through with working out. And now I have finally figured out how I want to do things this year, and I really need to start working on my strength, so that's what I'm gonna do. The first thing I'm doing here is I'm trying out a couple of different inks. The calendar stamp, is from the memory keeping classified kit. And as I'm not really used to the Hobonichi paper yet, or I know how it works with different pens that I have, but I haven't really stamped in it yet, so I'm trying a couple of different inks like the Stazon and my Versa. I know the Versa Fine bleeds through, and I have also tried chalk inks, and yeah, and I also want them to work with my Pitt artist brush pens, which I use quite a lot. And then I empty out the pockets so that I have a flat surface to work on, and you're gonna see what I'm gonna do in the end. I have quite a lot of stuff in these little weeks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up all of the months, because to me that gives me some sort of accountability, having this in my planner already, because I don't want to waste all of those pages, because I'm gonna use 12 pages for this. And as you can see, I didn't really succeed with this stamping here. I am not happy with this at all. So you're gonna see, I'm gonna try it one more time, and I'm alternating between having it, stamping the calendar on the top and on the right side on the bottom, because I'm gonna do a couple of other things as well, and I want to keep it balanced. So, but what I end up doing is I take a piece of, I have this, I think it's for labels or something, printed labels, but yeah, it's sticker paper basically. So what I'm doing is I'm stamping out a bunch of these, and then I'm just cutting them out and pasting them into my Hobonichi. So yes, it's gonna bulk up a bit, but on the other hand, I'm using quite a bit of stickers, so it's gonna be a chunky little thing by the end of the year anyhow, so why not chunk it up with these stickers? So what I'm doing is this is the step that I'm doing for all of the months for the year, and I'm gonna mark out the month itself with my Pitt artist brush pens, because yeah, I use them quite a lot. And I'm not only alternating if I have them top or bottom, I'm also alternating if I have them in the inner corner or if I have them on the outer side of the page, so that it bulks up evenly, sort of. So that's what I'm doing here. And what I'm gonna use this little calendar for is that I'm gonna mark out which days that I actually do go to the gym, just as a little encouragement for myself. And I know it might sound like something small and stupid, but to me it gives my idea is that by the end of the year that I will have, like, you know, I can go back and see, because I'm gonna use a bit of color because I love color, so that I can go back and see like if what I have accomplished during the year. And I'm gonna have all of my measurements and all of that, and I'm gonna decorate these pages a bit throughout the month as well. And I'm also going to add in a photo, so that I have my development from month to month. So I'm gonna print them on my sprocket, so that little cat was printed on one of those papers so that I could see that it fit in there. And for January, I went with this Betty stamp as I'm gonna use her for my measurements. And I thought that I would, you know, this small process of stamping something out or drawing something, I think I will do that month to month and change it up a bit so that it won't look the same each and every month, so that, you know, I have something new and fun to look at. And it will also, you know, sort of follow the seasons of the year. So I'm fussy cutting out my Betty stamp and I'm gonna paste her in, and I'm using that cat photo to just see that she gets high enough up on the page. And then I'm gonna do the coloring. That's my favorite part. I love coloring stuff. I'm like a kid in that way. First I just add in a bit of washi tape, because you can't have too much washi tape, right? And that washi tape from the Coco DC January planner kit, I think it's just gorgeous. I love the colors of it. So gotta have some fun stuff in here, because that's something that encourages me to do things. And then I add this gym sticker from the functional sticker sheet from the Coco Daisy planner kit. So I'm highlighting the month, and I have like a system for the colors, or I have assigned each of the months a color, is more closer to the truth. And it all started in my 5-year techo, and I'm gonna show you the setup of that one in a later video, because I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I think I will be able to keep it up. But I will share that in a later video. Anyways, I have started color in Betty, and as I'm a Betty person, I can't really remember what colors I'm using, so I'm gonna share that down below. The pens I'm using is, however, the Pitt Artist brush pens, which I totally love. I have almost all of the colors. I miss a few of them, but almost all of the colors, and I use them all of the time. And they actually worked really well with the ink I've used this time around is the Stazon. I don't know why, but I haven't really used my Stazon that much, but it really worked well with these pens, because some pens I've found smear a bit, and I hate when they smear. So this really works. And next to Betty, I'm gonna keep my measurements, and I hope it's gonna be fun to follow that development throughout the year. I hope. As an accountant, I really like having some sort of numbers. That keeps me motivated. I don't know about you, but it keeps me motivated. And lastly, I'm just gonna decorate the page a bit. I'm gonna add in a bit of stickers and some rub-ons and some fun things, because that's what I do. I really like how the page turned out, or the setup itself also. I think it will be practical and fun, and I might add in a few more things as time passes. I think it's just the right amount of space. I don't want to make it over complicated or anything like that. Just keep it simple, and it can also change throughout the year depending on what happens in my life and all of that. And I think that's key, that I'm not making some sort of rigid system that won't work in my favor, so I can make this work whatever way I need it to work. I think that's key to me. So are you keeping a fitness journal or fitness planner or whatever? Please share down below. I would love to hear if you have any ideas or input. That would be really, really helpful for me as well. And also remember to interact with each other down below. I think it's so important that we as women, because I'm gonna assume that most of you watching my videos are women, I think it's so important that we encourage each other, and I would love to see that down below. And I would love to hear all of your ideas. And I'm just really stoked about this year, and I hope that you will stick with me on this journey. So if you're not subscribed already and you want to see more of my creations, please consider subscribing. And until the next time, take care and have a great start of this year. And for now, bye.